Molly, and I am feeling very cute today. Today I'm going to talk about the shape of your brows and how to groom them. And yeah, whether your eyebrow is shaped on your personality, just something that complements your eyes, your face, brows are the frames to the eyes, and that is final. There are different kinds of shapes, whether they're thick, thin, square, oval, doesn't matter. There are different kinds of brows. I'm going to give you the basic three that have been mentioned a lot. First one's that if you want a very youthful, simple, you know, kind of like the innocent look, straight brows, you can see a lot of celebrities rocking this, including Miss Ariana Grande, you know, Natalie Portman, Jessica Alba. They all have this straight eyebrows, and if you notice something between all of them, they all have like that kind of like very simple, cute, just warming look to them. Something that is a bit more mature, something that is very in trend right now, is the arch. That gives you more of a sultry look, maybe sexy. I mean, you don't have to be mature or want to be mature to have the eyebrow look, you know. You can use it for anything, whether it's just you wanting to try it out or you just liking the style. Not that you want to be mature, but you just, like I said before, you just like the style. Third one are my eyebrows. Now, it's something that, you know, happens upon everyone, is that you can't really decide between the arch, the straight brow. Mine is a mix of the two. I have a straight upper part of my brow, but yet it arches down at the bottoms. So it's not like arched up all the way, but it's not completely straight. And some people like to compromise, some people don't. It's all about your personal preference. I think that anybody can rock the eyebrow look. Now we're going to talk a little bit about, not only does it matter upon the shape, it's about the density or the thickness of your brows. Now, some people can rock a thick brow, some people can't. Some people can rock a thin brow, yet again, some people can't. Some people can rock a unibrow, nobody can. You know that there are very certain people who can rock the thick brows. Number one, Brooke Shields. You have Lily Collins. Now, I feel that people can rock a very nice skinny brow. Now, grooming your eyebrows, something that I have learned to do over the years. Some people find this extremely scary. I've done this on many people before, and the eyebrows always look snatched. It's called a spoolie. So I've done this on many people. People find it very scary, but then their eyebrows look snatched and not as crazy. So you take the spoolie and you brush the hairs up, and I don't know if you can see this. You can see, obviously, I have some hair that is coming off the top right there. What you do is that you take scissors like these, whether it's for your cuticles, and you cut off the excess hairs. It's almost like trimming split ends to have an even amount of hair. Obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about when I talk about that, since I have the worst split ends all the time, and it just looks even and better. So you're basically just giving your eyebrows a trim. Whatever you do, you need to make sure that your eyebrows are the way you want them to be and that you know what you're doing, because otherwise you'll end up cutting off all the hair on your brows, or you will do it wrong and you'll end up looking like a crazy person. Or at least learn before, because I don't want you just going at it and just not knowing what to do and then you end up looking crazy. But just make sure that you are seasoned and you know this. And be careful with these scissors. These are going near your eyeballs, so you need to calm down and know how to use these correctly. And then we all have tweezers. Tweezers are the things that just makes everything happen. And if you don't like to tweeze, go to someone who can wax your eyebrows. I did that, but I didn't want to anymore because, I don't know, I just didn't want to. And now that I'm learning on my own, I guess not on my own, but now that I'm learning, I can just fix my eyebrows myself, and I have done a lot. Also, another thing that I've learned is when you're doing your eyebrows, switch from a close mirror like this to a large mirror, because I've noticed from my personal experiences that sometimes I would use a close mirror and I would do my eyebrows and I'd be like, oh yeah, those look good. Look in the mirror. Oh, that doesn't look right at all. Do it from afar in the mirror, look up close. Oh, that doesn't look right at all. So switch between the mirror, because you might not know that what's good from close up might be terrible from afar, and what's from afar might not be good close up. And that is something that you really need to focus on, or else, yet again, you'll make a big mistake. I know I kind of went over this a bit briefly in my eyebrow tutorial, but there are certain utensils to fill in your brows that can be used. Now, this is all my eyebrow stuff. Yeah. This used to be clear lash gel, and I didn't use it for my lashes because I didn't feel like I needed to, but I used it for my eyebrows. And the way that you can refill this is that what does hair gel do? It stiffens the hair, keeps them in place. It's not going to do you any harm to put it on your eyebrows. It's going to keep your eyebrows where they're supposed to be, make them look nice, and so that's a really good tip. I have this. It's brow mascara. I never really trusted this, because every time I've used brow mascara, I've always looked crazy and my eyebrows have been super duper dark. But there's something about this Maybelline eyebrow mascara is that it's not a thick consistency. It's a mix of the both. Not a mix of the both. But anyway, here's the brush. You can see it forms the eyebrow with the thicker part and the thinner part. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but do you see how there are some clear parts and some more non-thin parts? You can really see it's not completely opaque, and that's what I love about it, because it doesn't just turn this whole part brown. It blends it out so that it's like an even distribute of color, so that it's not so thick, evening out the sharp lines. And it's just, you can see how it's just perfect. The only con about this is that yes, the brush is good for up close, but you know, if you kind of want to get back there, it's going to be hard when you have a giant ball tip right there. But otherwise, I love it. Here's a eyebrow gel that I made myself, and this is an EOS lip balm container. I will do a DIY on this, but here it is from afar. It looks really orange in the camera, I don't know why. Here's this was an eyeshadow palette, but then I have this little brown here that I've been using for quite a while now. We have the Oh Crazy pencils. People have gone very wrong with pencils nowadays. People have decided to put crayons on their eyes, and I think everyone's got it so wrong. Blend out the harsh lines. This is my color right here, and I love it actually. In the video I just said that it sucked, but when I meant that it wasn't sharpening correctly. I don't think that it sucks. I think that it works very nicely. As you can see, I've used it a lot, but it's a cool tone brown. If I used a warm tone, my eyebrows would have looked orange. You need to be very skilled when you're thinking about this. So this is the one that I use for my eyebrows. And then here is one, obviously, that is very, very dark. Then you have one right here that kind of meets in the middle between the two. I would usually use a light one towards the first part of my brow and a dark one at the end of my brow. Sometimes I'll use a light one just to go overall. I used to do this for my eyebrows. But as I'm going to talk about again, if your hair is light, like moi, your eyebrows should be 2 to 3 shades darker. I'm not talking about like this dark. I'm just maybe this or maybe this, because obviously you know that this is not blonde. Obviously, it's a light brown. If your hair is, you know, dark, 2 to 3 shades lighter. For example, this brown right here works great, or maybe even this brown if you have black hair. You know, it's very, very particular of what you need to use. And next thing you know, eyebrows on fleek. You may think, Allie, this is a lot of stuff to do for your eyebrows. I know. So I hope you all really enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever you want with this video. I tried to make an intro for my last video, but I kind of want to change it. So I love you guys so much, and all my social media is down below. Subscribe too, and also make sure you subscribe to my main channel as well. Alright, bye.